my name is Robby Yarber. I play lead trumpet with the Houston Jazz Orchestra. Today we are going to play through and talk about the Texas All-State Jazz Etude number 1. I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so now let's talk about All-State Jazz Etude number 1, okay? The first line is really simple. The coolest part about that line is that little turn that you have, that little line right there. So just go slow. Take it really slow and speed it up. And until you get to the full tempo. Speaking of full tempo, 176, that is too fast to start out at. I hardcore recommend 90, 95, maybe 100 if you got fingers and chops there. But 90 is where I would start on this. As a matter of fact, that's where I did start on this, just to make sure I really had all the style, inflection, and all the correct notes and pitches that are required for this etude. Whole first line is pretty straightforward. Second line, blend measure 7, I believe. The most important note in that line is that first staccatoed B flat in that B flat major 7 bar. That note has to be short there. If you hear that in the recording that I just played for you guys, that really sets up the swing for the rest of that. It sounds kind of silly, but it's super important. The next line measures 9, 10, and 11. You have the bends. Da, dee, da, da, da. Don't get carried away in those. I guarantee you so many people are going to do major bends. And if we're playing this in an etude or in a solo or a big band piece, don't get carried away in those bends, guys. Da, 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 da. A lot of people are going to overdo those, and it just sounds really corny. And I know that's not what Eddie Lewis meant when he wrote that. He does not want corn. No one wants corn, including the judges for your etudes. Ba 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 ba. This slight, it's almost like a slight vibrato down pitched inflection there. Going forward, you look at measures 12, 13, 14, and 15. You have those hairpin dynamics, getting louder, getting softer. You can overdo those, but if you pay attention to it, it just follows the line. As the notes get higher, you're going to get louder. As the notes get lower, you're going to get softer. The good thing about that is the trumpet's going to help us do that. It's louder when we play higher, it's softer when we play lower, okay? And then I'm looking at the last 2 lines of this. This is the All-State cut. Notice that there's that little shake slash lip trill, whatever you want to call it. I do a little bit of both, but it stops on beat 1. Ba-da-ba-dee-doo-dee. It's like shake and then flat across, okay? Ba-da-ba-da-do-da. That's a detail that as a judge or someone listening to that I would be paying attention. Did you shake all the way through that, or did you play what it said and stop on beat 1? Be careful in that B flat diminished 7 bar. There's some tricky chromatic, but it's higher, so it's really easy to get lost in your pitches up there. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the turn on the last 2 notes or last 3 notes there. Don't get carried away on that. Just a pretty much all you need. And really, that's the biggest part of this etude, is just trying to make sure you have the style. I don't think it's really tricky any on the fingers. It lays really well on the horn. It's not like there's, some really tricky passages that we have to really, really practice on, but just getting the style and time down and trying to get that swing, on this etude. Practicing it on 2 and 4. But just start it slow and then speed up gradually, and you're going to be fine. I really hope this helps. Please like and subscribe and follow the Houston Jazz Orchestra on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everything, whatever else we got out there. Follow us, and hopefully we can help you guys. Good luck on your audition, and